hey, 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 hey. Whoa. What's shaking? What's popping this Saturday? It's Saturday. It's day 4. We're on relationships, y'all. Oh shit, here we go. Here we go. Um, it's a beautiful day outside. I'm kind of distracted. It's an overcast today in South Carolina. I'm in a beautiful space at the library. Shout out to Richland County Public Library School System. Check out my little backyard right now. Kind of wet out here, a little bit cold, but I'm enjoying it. It's brisk. It's got me standing at attention, you know what I mean? Feels good. How you guys doing with this book so far? How are you feeling about the concepts that are being introduced? The universal assistant being a piece of a larger collective whole. People call it God, Christ consciousness, God consciousness, the universe, source, the inner being, the soul. Um, how does it feel looking at yourself from a broader perspective? How close does that concept resonate with you? It's important to know because when you're plugged into that understanding, vulnerability drops significantly. Um, as you experience that, and your engagements with others feels different, even if their behavior might be the same that you're used to. As you shift into this understanding, the jarring nature of it transfers from being like annoying to like or infuriating or frustrating to like having to put on rain boots today, like because it's raining outside. It's like, ooh, let me grab my rain boots real quick. Like that kind of emotional registry. It's pretty cool. Meditate, guys. Meditate, 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 meditate. It's important. It's super important. It helps you um, recognize some important things. First, that everybody's life is a legitimate experience. I don't care how ridiculous they are. I don't care how ridiculous they are. And I know a lot of ridiculous people. Um, it's their lives, it's their experience, it's their reality, it's their truth. It belongs to them. And when you understand that life is not like a freaking folder where there's only one one file with that name allowed to be in one folder at a time, that sometimes that's how we look at each other's opinions and views. It's like, well, one of us has to be the one that overwrites the other if I'm going to have an opinion. Either I got to get on board with your opinion or you got to get on board with mine. And it's funny because this is something very, very commonly used in society in relationship to tolerance, which is interesting when you think about it, but I'm not going to get into that. So recognizing that people's experience are just as legitimate as we're trying to convince ourselves our experiences are. It's so funny because this is really what this is about. Acknowledging your feelings, acknowledging who you are as real and authentic and legitimate, and what you want is legitimate, and how you want to live is legitimate, and your desires are completely legitimate and don't require justification or understanding from anyone. Anyone. No logistics, no scenario, no situation, nothing. Um, just your understanding, your focus, your confidence, and your willingness to stay on the path of where you're reaching to go. And if you know that, as people engage with you and they have experiences that clash against yours, you just let their version of their experience, of their expectation around your life exist. You just, cool. Back to me. Back to me. Back to what works for me. Back to my life and the way I want to experience. Back to, you know, it's the jerks in our lives that teach us self-love. How about that? It's the assholes and the douchebags that put you to task because they refuse to love you and acknowledge you, and they refuse to see you as legitimate, or they refuse to humanize you and accept you. So now you have to do it yourself. That was a tough one for me to digest. And I'm so grateful, so damn appreciative of every difficult person I've dealt with in my life. Because not only can they taught me that I can handle the worst case scenario pretty well, but there is a massive wealth, massive cache of wonderful experiences and wonderful people and wonderful expectations and wonderful situations that I have earned because I know now more than ever what I deserve after being treated like that. It's incredible to recognize it's part of the standard that I've set. You helped me establish the standard of the life I want to live. And now I'm going to turn my attention to that because you have served your purpose. You take it and you leave it behind you like a haircut, boo. Thanks. We're letting you go now. And keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? It helps. That's good to know. It helps you register things emotionally a lot softer as people say things or do things or not do things that you expected them to do. It helps. It just feels like a minor scuffle in comparison to being disrespected yet again. Just feel that. Feel the difference between the two. And meditation helps you accomplish that. It helps you accomplish that quickly. Meditative practices, which I'm sharing the links in my posts about the different meditative practices that you can engage in. It's helpful. It helps you realize you're larger than the space and interactions you have, and that there are things, everyone has a value. Everyone and everything has a value. Even if it's to help you recognize that's just not for you. It's good to know. One thing I like explaining, one thing I like to, and this might be useful to you, like let's say you're in a situation where you're talking to someone and you find yourself in a situation where they're trying to get you to justify why you've taken the position you've taken, or make sure that you know something else that you might not know so you can change your mind about how you feel about whatever the topic is. It's helpful to remember that it's completely okay to be misunderstood by others. I love telling people that, like, I'm completely comfortable with you having an opposing opinion on this. They can just coexist. They really can. It's helpful, and it puts the conversation, it usually shuts it down. Like, they usually back up like, well, I was just trying to explain because blah 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 blah. And you're just like, okay, cool. It's all good. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I gotcha. 10-4. You feel how you feel. You are where you are. They feel how they feel. They are where they are. And all of it is okay. I hope you're enjoying your day. Get up in them comments and let me know how you guys doing on day 4. Where are the stragglers? Dun, dun, dun. Where are you guys? How you feeling? What you struggling with? Let's talk it out. And if you're feeling like you need to take a break, take a break. If there's some concepts in here that are just kind of a little out of reach for you, that's okay too, honey. Let me know. Oh, my vibrational coins today. I'm getting myself a desk and a Surface laptop. And share with me what you're getting because I love that kind of crap.